Owl Man, not Elf, Owl Man. Um, the very large owl headmaster who runs this place. You guys went inside, and he pointed at a bunch of the buildings, such as the game court, the auditorium where the bards are, the uh, druid overgrowth greenhouse, the alchemist's laboratory, and the massive centerpiece of the giant circular building in the center, which is almost like basically a massive fucking arena, where just wizards can 1v1 each other, because why the hell not? But you guys have followed Edgear as he kind of wildly goes back and forth and flirts with every single female student that passes by. And as he turns back to you all, isn't this place just fucking fantastic? I mean, they have everything you could possibly imagine here. I mean, the library, the absolute size of it all, the classes and everything. It's just, oh man, it's so lovely to be here. What do you guys think?
It's certainly huge.
Books.
Well, he's Keldegard.
Well, yeah. I'm not used to such large, I guess, campuses. Bigger than my hometown, I'm pretty sure.
I thought you were going to say large things. I was very concerned.
Why? Do you see the satyr?
Yeah, this is probably half the size of Karth.
Jesus.
The building alone, the outer dormitory is probably larger than Karth. Yes.
Jesus. Granted, I grew up in a cottage, though.
Anyways, anything you guys are particularly interested in and want to check out?
Sure, there's something that Rowan wants to see. It's been like
Where are we at on
bouncing
the map
off the
again?
wall since we got here.
You guys are up here.
I saw the
in
dragon. That was
the Arcane
partially what I was
University.
Though
I'll
I'm like,
go ahead and slide your tokens up here.
Whee!
Let me launch Roll20 real quick.
You guys are at the top where the big circular building is, basically.
I have a picture, of course, saved of Keldegard. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah, but it's not colorblind friendly, so it's still.
Nothing is colorblind friendly. Thank you very much. That place. Okay. I see.
Yes.
We're next to the water.
Yeah. You guys are good quite a bit up from the water, but yes, overlooking the cistern and the northern area of the kingdom. From inside this big wall area, you guys can't really see much outside, but before you guys entered into the kingdom, you could see the mountains up behind Keldegard themselves, like how fucking massive they were. As the area is primarily lit by candlelight spells, you see little floating lights just kind of dotting the airscape around here.
Oh God, the beast is returned. Hi, buddy.
There are dozens upon dozens of students milling about. You hear different conversations going on, different voices. You hear different spells going off, louder booms, lesser booms, little spell crackles as fireworks kind of go off in somebody's hands. You guys are literally surrounded by thrumming magic. You can feel the vibrations, even if you are not able to cast magic. You can still feel the magic in the air here. That is how prevalent the college is with mages. Like every single square inch of this place is just teeming with it.
That just sounds like magic hotboxing.
Magic hotboxing.
Who's
It
Discord
kind of
going off?
is.
Why do you think we hang out with druids so often?
That's fair. So yeah, what you guys want to see in particular around my campus here, or you going hunting?
Is there something in my
you-
trash can?
You want to see books? All right.
Yes.
Well, the library is right there. He points to the big red-roofed building behind him towards the northern side of the campus. That is the library. It doesn't actually look that big now that I look at it from here. But it's a big enough library. It doesn't really rival Magisters. You guys have already seen that. I should have shown you this place before you met Magister. That's disappointing. Anyways, follow me. He starts like trotting towards the library, passing by again, just flirting, waving, and saluting every single person that passes by, and everyone kind of just either waves him off, says hi back, or laughs as they pass by him.
These are pretty popular. Not surprising, but
I wouldn't say
certainly
I'm
everybody.
popular. I'd say I'm more just respected out of fear, which isn't as fun. But I like to hide the fact by just being a nice person.
An admirable quality. I respect.
I'm not gonna treat everyone here like my subjects. Some of them are better than me.
No, what the fuck?
I know when it's refreshing to hear someone respect the nobility of the common man.
Of course, I may be a prince, but I'm not. I'm not important yet. Still yet to make a name for myself like my father did.
Well, I can't wait to see what name you do make.
Neither can I. Onwards! You guys follow into the massive library. This place is also teeming with magic. The lights are just floating candles all over the place, all throughout the open areas, away from books so as not to burn them. But there are multiple students just sitting at the multiple tables um, with books and paper in hand. You see a couple kind of like working on some sort of study project. You see one that's kind of literally conversing with his book. You see a couple of different students like kind of copying hand motions that they're reading in books, and little sparks of a spell start flying off their fingers, but nothing like fully happens. But this area is um, the number of books almost takes you aback for a second, and then you remember Magister's Library being quite literally three full floors of 500 feet square each. Or not sorry, not 500 feet square. Like 1,200 square feet each section of book sprawling. So this one's not as impressive, but it's certainly still a large library. Anything you guys are specifically looking for? Or just kind of looking around and catching the sights?
I'm more here to just look around and catch the sights.
So if you'll follow me, we're gonna have to be a little bit more quiet. People are working on spells, they're reading books, they're working on homework and so on and so forth. He kind of like waves off at one of the students to his left, and they wave back, and kind of look oddly at the rest of you, and then back down to their homework. So this probably isn't a good place to start like shouting or anything. Just saying. But feel free to look around. I mean, or talk to some of the students if they don't look busy. They're actually here. He walks over to another one of the students at another table who's just kind of reading a reading a fiction book. Hey Tilda, how you doing? Oh, Edgar, what are you doing here? I thought you were off for the summer. So, actually, funny story about that. These are my friends. They're all, how do you say, interesting to say the least. And, well, I'm just showing them around the campus, around the home grounds, you know? Aren't you supposed to be back in the capital for... Shh. No, not yet. Not yet. We're not going to talk about that. But anyways, I'm just showing my friends around. What's your experience around here, just to kind of give them a good, grand idea about how great this place is? Well, I'm studying to become a matron of one of the court wizards, actually. His name's Broodfoltz Altair. He's a kind of oracle and divination wizard. And, well, the classes around here have been really helpful towards that, at least. Perfect. Do you guys have any questions about the place? Because I already know everything.
Not that I can think of, but I'm sure somebody else has questions.
Do you happen to have? Do you know where I can find books?
Pretty sure I'm not even with the group yet.
Rowan. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, do you have any books on? I know it might sound silly, but on places of immense knowledge.
Books on places of immense knowledge. Like, you're talking like a book about, like a hidden library? Like Magister's library or something?
Yes. Something.
Places of knowledge.
Monasteries.
I mean, you might want to try the religious section if you're looking for monasteries. But that's like over there. She kind of like points off to the eastern wing. I mean, you could have asked Edgar for that one, but
Yes, but he told me that you were helpful, so I figured best to ask somebody who's been here this morning.
he said I'm helpful. I'm as ditzy as the next guy. Edgar, I'm in the middle of something. Do you mind? Do I mind what? Oh my God, you're stupid. No, I'm just too busy looking at that pretty face of yours. Stop it. I'm trying to read. Your friends are lovely. Are they? Look. Trying to be
We'll
nice.
fuck off.
I'm trying to say it nicer than that, but yes, please kindly fuck off.
You don't have to. You don't have to. Peace. I'm rolling to leave.
She gives a nice solid giggle at that. Right then. If we're trying to be quiet, maybe asking people questions isn't the best idea. I didn't think that one through. Do you guys want to learn some spells?
Yes, that's the whole point of being here.
Great. Where are the tomes?
Oh shit! Sorry.
What kind of spells you're looking for? Because he kind of starts walking off towards the right. Because if you're looking for, well, easily castables and like cantrips and things like that, well, a couple of books. But if you're looking for more like the more complicated versions of everything, then I'm not sure you could even do that. Class.
Just looking for like,
Class 7.
how do I say it?
What are you looking for?
Looking for mostly just first level spells.
First level spells. Class 1s. Okay. Class 1 spells. First second year.
Fucking bug.
No, third year first level spells. Great. Here, why don't you study the tome? And he kind of hands you a book just entitled third year class 1 spells.
I'm gonna light up and start flipping through it.
God damn it.
I am going to give you the opportunity to learn one first level spell of your choice that does
Okay.
not have to be in your class.
Any first level spell, you're saying?
Any first level spell that does not have to be in your class.
Okay. Well, that changes what I was planning, but I will give me 1 sec.
Anybody else want to learn something? Because we've got plenty of books here.
What do I have?
I
I have a
love
lot.
learning through the purposes of chaos.
What'd you say, Adrian? Sorry?
I love learning for the purposes of chaos.
I also love learning for the purposes of chaos. What do you want to learn? Do you want to learn something really simple, or do you want to learn maybe something more advanced? Could be a little bit harder to grasp the advanced spells, but you might be able to grasp something cantriply.
Cantrips are good. Shit, let me Google what I'm thinking about. Out of character, I am Googling.
I'd say, Thalion, at this point, you've probably caught up, kind of wandered your way through the college enough, seen the
Okay.
sights. And caught up to
Is it just
where-
Edgar that's showing us around, or was this someone else?
Nope, just Edgar is showing you guys around. Julianos has his own duties to attend to. Thalion, good of you to join us. You want to learn something?
Something what? Spells?
We're in a library, man.
Yeah, my apologies. Something what? Spells?
I mean, yeah, if you want to learn a spell, I mean, you could probably learn a class 1 spell pretty easily, if it's within your kind of like domain. If you want to try your hand at something a bit more complicated and outside your practical skill set, then it's worth a shot. So basically, you have the opportunity to learn a cantrip or a first level spell that does not have to be maintained within your spell class. If it goes
Oh, it
outside
can be
of your
any
spell,
level 1.
yeah,
No class
any
restriction
level 1,
whatsoever.
no class restriction whatsoever. If it does go outside of your class, it is a higher Arcana check to actually learn it, but it's not like it's going to be impossible.
I'm
I
researching.
want to ask.
Let me look at my current list of
I-
spells. If you want to like talk to the other people, I'll like fucking raise my hand
Everybody
or
has
something.
the opportunity to do this. I just
Okay.
want to know.
Even if
I
they're
know
not
exactly
mage
what
class?
I want.
You're saying
However,
even though they're
because
not
I am
mage classes?
If you're not mage classes, it will act as a power, which is you can use it once per long rest.
It can
Okay.
only be a cantrip, or it's just easier.
It can be either a cantrip, which will be a lower DC. If it's within your class, you just learn it. A first level spell will be an Arcana DC if it's within your class, and if it's outside your class, it will just be a higher DC.
There's one cantrip I want, and I'm perfectly okay with failing to try and learn it.
So since it
Prestidigitation.
is outside of your prestidigitation, that's honestly perfect. You
It's
can
the only one I want.
you do have to roll an Arcana check since it is technically outside your class, as you are not a spellcaster, but worth a shot.
Time to see Rowan spend the entire day trying to learn one spell.
Since it is a cantrip, the rule will be different. You can cast it as many times per day as you wish. Cantrips are not as powerful as a first level spell, so I'm not going to be an ass about you not being able to cast a cantrip for the entire day, you know. Especially since it's prestidigitation. It's not really a combat threat.
It's the best spell for out of combat things. That's why I love it.
I'd say if it was an attack spell, you might only be able to use it like once per day or once every short rest, but like prestidigitation.
What fucking level is Speak with Animals?
I need you to know this is the
third?
Speak with it. No,
This is
first.
the
First.
rarest
It's first. It
Yes!
is first.
First? Oh, it's first? Oh.
Yes.
Oh my god, I want to talk to my cat.
Bard, Druid, and Ranger. I know that for a fact. I used to use that way too much. I know that off the top of my head.
I want to talk to my cat.
Do it.
Speak with animals is also a ritual spell, so it doesn't even cost like an action or anything like that.
Yes.
No, it's
I wanna
only
touch my cat.
it's only ritual if you have ritual caster.
Oh, that's right. Wait, no, that's not
I'm
right.
a ritual
No, you don't.
caster though, right? 'Cause I could have sworn
Ritual
that's what
Ritual
it did.
casting means that you can add 10 minutes to the spell time in order to make it not cast a spell slot.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't have to be a ritual caster
Oh, right.
Mhm.
So
in order to cast
if
a
I could
ritual
take it
spell.
for,
It's
I could
just-
theoretically take it for free. Wait a second, that changes things since
it
I
would
do have
still-
ritual
it would
casting.
still increase the casting time, but like
3 spells.
You guys think way harder than I do. I want to have conversations with my cat.
I'm not thinking hard. Thinking of ritual spells that adds like one extra spell to the list that I would take. I'm just trying to contemplate between them.
if you do pick a spell that can be ritual cast, I will not have the restriction if you mention you are ritual casting.
I genuinely do not understand the difference between the two.
So a natural cast would be an action. So like I'm just expending the spell slot to do it.
Yeah,
Or ritual casting is adding an amount of time.
yeah. You're adding a bonus time per like level of the spell to cast it for free, basically.
Yes, you add 10 minutes per level. So you're adding. So if you were doing alarm's casting time is 1 minute. You'd be spending 11 minutes casting the spell just to not expend the slot and lose the power for the day.
Okay.
So you
Any
have to
other
specifically
rules?
tell me you are ritualistically casting the spell in
Yeah.
order for it to not lose.
Well, I mean, technically with
your one slot.
technically with ritual casting, you can just keep doing it technically infinitely. So you could theoretically, I'd use since I have identify as ritual casting, I could use it forever, however many times I
Every
want a
10
day.
minutes, yes.
Yeah.
And there are only 240 10-minute periods in a day, so
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Theoretically, I can cast it forever.
24 times 60, there's quite a few 10-minute periods in a day.
Yeah.
But like
Quite a few.
there's 1,000. You can cast the spell theoretically 1,440 times a day, but why on fucking earth would you?
I have a lot of items I stole.
Still, is there any level 1 spell that does radiant damage other than Guiding Bolt?
I don't think so.
Are you looking at the wiki? Because that includes all
chromatic orb doesn't
Yeah, I'm
work
looking
for
at a
that.
list of everything.
Hold on, because
Chromatic Orb does not. Wrathful
Yeah.
is Wrathful Smite?
Hold on, let me change my
No, that's
filter to be
psychic.
only first level
thought it was
spells so I
psychic.
don't accidentally look over.
That is psychic.
Change this to only to first. Let's see.
Guiding Bolt.
No.
Guiding Hand? Create a tiny incorporate. Oh wait, that's UA. We don't touch that.
No, that's
We don't touch
bless.
UA.
To be honest, like the first one I'm thinking is Shield. It's because it's simple and good, but like
Mage
There's a
armor
lot
is
of
always
choices.
really good though too.
I can't use it.
Why not?
I have armor.
Oh, no,
Mage,
that's a good point.
mage armor's for the unarmed, and I don't think you can cast well, actually, can you cast mage armor on an ally?
Yeah, you
Oh,
can cast
yeah,
it on an ally.
Spell. You touch a
Oh, but
willing
it's
creature who
melee.
isn't wearing armor.
Yeah, it's touch though.
What class are you again? Oh wait, no, you wouldn't be able to do it. You wouldn't be able to get the distant cast.
I'm
has that
looking at a
ability.
list of like all of the ones on Aurora right now. I also would need to I have to manually add this to my list of spells.
Love that all of you are overlooking the one spell I thought you would be picking right now, Velk.
Shut up. I'm trying to ignore good spells, okay?
I'm trying to figure out
I'm just
how I
surprised
add
you
this
haven't
spell
said
to
silvery
my
barbs.
character
I'm really
sheet.
surprised.
Said
I don't
what?
know how to add this spell to the character sheet, or it won't
Silvery
let me.
barbs.
I'm
Banned at a lot of
contemplating
tables,
it,
so
okay?
most people don't think about it.
No, I love Silvery Barbs. Silvery Barbs is like the best spell ever.
It's true.
Well, that's why it's banned at a lot of tables.
I will not ban it just because I know I can mess around.
I allow it under the caveat that it becomes a second level spell instead of a first. Feel like it's more accurate to the type of damage, the amount of damage.
That's fair.
I'll just have to put it in the fucking footnotes. There's no way for me to add a spell to my character sheet using Aurora's generator. I could put it in the. Oh, I could
You
put
can
it
put
in the
it- you
attack.
can
Actually,
put it
hold
in
on.
notes.
Instead of mage armor, did you say shield?
Yeah, shield is my first thought, but I'm also thinking about entangle because that's could be situationally pretty useful.
Well, I
I
was
think
gonna
I'm
say
just
you
gonna grab
could
Mage Hand.
also always do shield of faith unless you have a lot of concentration spells.
I have a ton of concentrations. I'm a fucking
Oh.
cleric.
Rip that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just grabbing Mage Hand. Yoink.
Sorry, just need a second. Is Longstrider a ritual?
Yeah, no.
No.
If it was, that would have been on my list of stuff already. But it does not require concentration, and it lasts up to an hour.
I think it's a spell that's capable for the ritual caster feat.
No.
Adds.
It has to have the ritual caster feat specifies it has to have the ritual tag.
Yeah, I think I'll take shield.
You must choose your spell. So, as someone who has ritual caster, I have it pulled up.
It's because ritual is
It's exclusive to
added-
mostly divination. Mostly.
Ritual is added to Longstrider in Baldur's Gate 3. That's where the confusion's stemming.
Yeah, that's where I'm getting the confusion from, just because. But also, like all the fucking characters that have Longstrider in that game just have it from like class or something else where it's just included or something dumb like that. Namely, fucking Karlak. I'm just gonna do shield.
Fair enough.
Oh, dude, fuck.
Is there a way to add these spells to our character sheets, or do we just kind of have to just know that we have them?
Do you have your manual
can
sheet?
put
If you
them
have a
in
manual
your
sheet, you should be able to add it.
notes.
Yeah, I can add it, but I can't. The problem is whenever I level up,
Yeah,
I have to use
I don't
Aurora,
think
and then
you
I have to
can.
I have to recopy over everything.
If you put it in notes in Aurora, then it will then I'll save across.
Notes. Additional features?
It's let me pull up Aurora so I can tell you where it is. Because they
Wish I could
recently
just,
had to do it for the campaign that I'm
I
in.
wish I could just like add it in the spell list. That'd be very cool.
I already have so many first level spells. It's making it hard to decide what I actually want because I have so many first level spells.
If you're in your character, go to manage and under notes.
All right, where does this appear on the?
It appears down toward right underneath the inventory page.
I will also ask this to everyone. I will take the spells. Either way, this spell is going to mostly be used on everyone else. Do y'all want Longstrider or Silvery Barbs?
In additional features, where do you do additional features? Manage.
I think it's under.
Yeah. So additional features.
Why don't I roll for it first before we worry about all this?
Yeah.
Right? Is what was it? Arcana?
Arcana. Yep.
That is. I keep forgetting what my int is. Sorry. That is 16.
16 will pass. You now know the spell shield.
Would y'all rather have Longstrider to help y'all or Silvery Barbs to help y'all?
I would like a spell that is in fact a spell and potentially a spell.
Well, I'm offering it to y'all. If y'all don't choose, I'm going to choose what I want.
The shield, you get 5 bonus AC if you choose to use it as a reaction, or it blocks magic missile X. How many times does it block it?
It just,
Or is it
just cancels the entire spell. Whatever's targeting you, essentially.
And just until the shield breaks, or how long does the shield last for? Oh, one
I
round.
think it's yeah.
One
It's
round.
just for the one round. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's until my next turn then, after the
Mhm.
after it
Because I can
happens,
always
okay.
the thing is I can always take silvery barbs at next level,
Yeah.
But
Until
I
the start of your
can't-
next turn, you have +5 bonus to AC.
but I can't take long strider at my next level, so I'm just gonna take long strider.
And this consumes a level 1 spell slot.
It consumes a level 1 spell slot. Yep.
Okay, let me.
What do I need to hit for long strider? Because I rolled a 19.
That will allow you to cast Long Strider. Congratulations. Rowan, what did you get? Sorry.
Rowan is currently brain dead looking at a book. Rolled that one. Could not understand it.
Did you just roll it first? You should have waited to roll to make
I
yourself feel better.
No. I rolled it at the beginning, and then I sat there and I was like, "That's the best number I could have gotten." And I said and waited while everyone was having this conversation. This is exactly why Rowan spent so much time in Marathon Academy. Did not come out of mage.
Well, while I'm sitting here scrolling through the book, can I try to find comprehend languages to sit here and copy it?
Yes, you can sit here to copy comprehend languages. That'll take about an hour of time.
Okay.
So this will count as downtime. If you have any questions for like any students or any books you want to find during this hour, that you guys are sitting here waiting for Oliver to get done, then by all means. But in the meantime, Adrian, what did you roll for Speak with Animals?
Wait, hold on. What am I rolling for?
You have
Arcana
to
see if you actually successfully learn the spell.
Oh. Okay, hold on.
we believe in you. Can I use the
I
help
don't.
action?
What was the number?
I mean, I've a +0. I'm not loving
Hold
this.
on, hold on. Can he use what's it? To inspire, whatever the fuck, to add the 1d4? Brain is braining. Brain isn't braining.
Oh yeah.
You know what? That's a 17.
Guidance.
That's not bad.
If you're in the same room as me, yes, but
Well,
I should be able to, but
everyone should be here in the
Everyone's
same room right now.
in
We're
the
all in the
same
room.
place right now. You
I'm
guys
just
are kind of like standing around looking over books that Edgar keeps handing you. Like, ooh, look at this.
while
book,
I'm
look at
over
this spell,
here
look at this spell."
copying down a spell.
Yeah.
I like the idea that I'm learning a spell, but it's me going back and forth between the book and Boots and meowing and waiting for a response that makes sense.
After about a minute of you trying this, or not a minute, but after a good 20 minutes of you trying to learn the spell, you hear in response, "You can talk?"
What the fuck? Wait. Does that imply that that's Boots' voice?
Yes.
Boots has a deep voice. Beautiful. And don't forget, you can only cast this once a day. Since it's first level.
That's so funny. You can talk. I've been able to talk this whole time.
I've been talking to you, but you say nothing.
I've been talking to you, but you just meow at me.
I've been talking to you, but you just meow at me. What is this?
Magic.
You take that stuff up at some point.
Yeah, I'll take that stuff up at some point later. When did you learn my language?
Literally just now.
What?
Bruce felt flabbergasted right now.
You go to
Oh
the
my God.
book, and just every page is meow written.
So,
We're best friends, okay? It's fine. I think you're overthinking this, man. We just
I've
be
been
normal, but this time we can actually speak, and it's fine.
I've been following you because you give me milk bowls.
What?
Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
What? That's not the canon I wrote.
I'm joking, of course. I just didn't know you could talk.
I mean, I've never had the magical ability to communicate with you. I assumed that you had thoughts in your head. I just, I
Enough
now
to
have
rival that of
access to the magic
gods.
necessary to do it.
That's a level that gods.
How did I get this spell again?
Well, now that we have this opportunity, I suppose. As the spell ends.
That was 10 entire minutes.
Well, this is your first time casting the spell as
Oh,
well,
okay.
so it's not like it's gonna work entirely every time. But like, yeah, the next time it will be a full 10 minutes.
Actually, wait, I already had silvery barbs.
Idiot.
I didn't realize I had that spell. I'm not gonna lie. I have a lot of
Marlo?
first level spells.
Marlo, are you learning a spell?
Sorry, my dogs have been acting a fool. I have no idea what's been happening.
You get any
Oh,
first
fun.
level
You
spell
got-
or
you
any
can-
cantrip.
You can learn any cantrip or first level spell. If it is outside of your class, you need to roll a very high Arcana check.
I am sure that I have shit arcana.
We
If
believe
it's
in you.
within your spell class, if it's within your spellcasting class, then it's
It's
just
free.
an Arcana roll.
Oh, that is a pill on the ground. Please leave
It's not like
alone.
a difficult one, but it's like pissy.
It's basically free. Unless you
can't
roll like
lose
Ron.
unless you get less than a 5. Like
Yeah, unless
Well,
you're like Ron.
my track record.
Watch me. Watch me get a 5.
No,
Watch
I'll
me
roll
roll
right now.
immediately.
roll, Eli. I dare you. Go for it. Yeah.
I'm just
Okay,
sticking around.
I'll roll for it right now.
What spell are you trying to get? And what class are you?
I don't know.
Just oh god.
No, they are.
I
citizen.
rolled a 5.
So proud of you.
No, they are NPC citizen. They don't have a class.
I'm
level 0.
special.
Vaughn, while Marlo is picking, what are you doing?
Oh, I said I'm picking up Mage Hand.
Mage hand. Valid.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can just
Oh
pick that
yay,
up.
we
That's
get
a
to double
good
hand.
choice.
We're double handing them.
Pause.
Please do not double fist anything with magic hands. That's terrifying.
I have a player who's an arcane trickster, so he has the enhanced mage hand.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
Invisible
I
Mage
think
Hand?
Mage Hand should be able to do
So-
what Arcane Trickster does on its own. Like, I'm kind of upset that it can't.
That's
'Cause
Very-
fair.
otherwise, it's basically a useless spell.
Yeah, it's not very good otherwise, yeah.
I'm an
I
arcane
flavor
trickster, too.
use that spell. I don't use it.
I want a Reaper shard. How do I get up here?
There's a character in this campaign eventually that has like burn scars on their hands that has to
Wow.
use for like Mage Hand because they can't physically like touch anything without searing pain.
Love. Except, no, I don't love. I don't know why I said that, but that's fun.
This is the only way I have found to make that spell useful.
That's fair.
I have hands now.
I'm so proud of you.
Fantastic. Marlo, we're just waiting on you then.
But also, yes, I'm
Dogs.
an arcane trickster sorcerer too. So
The dog is screaming at me. Can you just throw one at me? Throw a spell at you? How about
okay, can I
we-
choose a spell?
Can Velk choose the spell? Question mark.
You can choose cantrip or first level, and I will choose one for you.
He won't stop. I don't know what's happening. He says sure. Fuck it.
Okay, bet. Who am I picking for again?
Marlo, Paladin.
Okay.
Paladin.
Is it just normal paladin? What kind of paladin are we talking?
Vengeance Paladin.
Sounds fantastic. Hunter's Mark.
Oh,
Don't they already
bad choice.
Oh wait, no, that is a vintage file. Never mind, we don't need that one. We'll do the.
Yes, they already have Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
I
What
can just tell you
about?
what they already have.
Sounds
I
fantastic.
think.
Do they have Hellish Rebuke?
What the
Do you have
fuck,
Hellish Rebuke?
man?
Either that or Magic Missile. We love Magic Missile here.
I'm trying to summon the Reaper, and I'm trying to find the Reaper shard fragments. This is not going well.
I think Hellish Rebuke would be funny, especially since they're a tank.
Exactly. I think it
agree.
would be hilarious.
All right, Hellish Rebuke. You'll just have to roll for it when you get back, and we'll go from there. Well then, all of you kind of figured that out rather quick. I'm a little jealous.
He wants a fry. That's what this is all about.
That's what it's
Of course.
about.
You figured that out rather quickly, actually. That's impressive. Do all of you have magic backgrounds?
Yes,
Uh,
I think we do.
I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion at him and make noises in his
Back up.
ears.
Try to find me, please.
He counterspells.
He says, nah, fuck that.
Valid.
Honestly, he's real for that.
You start casting Minor Illusion, like your beak just moving up and down for the whispers, and you just see his hand lock in place and a runic circle kind of like fold around his hand, and just the spell stops immediately. I'll take that as a yes. Anyways.
Lovely. Yeah, my party's all. Ugh. Yo, Jew. Sorry.
In that case, why don't we go say hi to you know what? Let's go back to the Bard's Auditorium. I've got somebody you guys should meet. As he starts guiding you back towards, or he starts leaving for it. If you guys would like to follow.
I'm gonna casually keep walking with the book in hand, forgetting I have it in hand.
Marlo's gonna take the book and put it back.
Stopped. As you guys make it back up to the auditorium, he opens the door very shyly this time, because last time, if you guys remember, he got blasted backwards.
Oh yeah.
He opens the door slightly and looks inside, and he says, "Okay, nobody's casting spells this time. Let's go in now." As he starts, he hurries you guys in. On stage, as you guys get in, you see a wood elf with blonde hair and blue eyes, with a flowy white shirt, black kind of fitted slacks, adventuring boots tied up to about the knee. His long blonde hair is tied up into a ponytail that kind of falls over his shoulder. And he's singing a ballad and strumming at his lute. And as he stops and he looks down at the people in front of him, he sees Edgear and immediately kind of like swings his arms open and goes, "Yeah, wonderful to see you!" And he starts rushing down towards Edgear. Everybody else, try to copy that. Hello, Edgar. How are you? I'm Doing great, Azrael. It's good to see you. Azrael, these are my friends. He gestures to you guys, open armed and like really wide smile. Azrael just kind of like stands there a little awkwardly,
I'm
like
gonna
with his boot
toss
in
him a
his back.
sandwich.
He catches it and just, what is this for? Is it,
Sandwich.
it's safe to eat, should be at least. He takes a bite. Sandwich. Yes. So, you guys a friend of Edgar's? How so? Well, yeah, you see, kind of, they're, what are you guys doing for my father again?
Kidnapping you.
Ignore that one.
Looking for cultists. We're not kidnapping.
I need to remember my mute button.
I'd be a little concerned more about the owl, but finding
You,
cultists?
you learn to ignore the owl after a while.
Huh. All right then. Well, I mean, since you guys are here, he kind of like gestures out to you guys, and you see kind of glowing light leave his fingertips
Oh
as
yeah,
he
yeah, come on.
strums a quick couple of notes. You guys feel a little bit bolstered. You guys all have one bardic inspiration. 1d4. This can be used in addition with guidance.
What do you want, Poe?
Thinking about that, I'm surprised no one else took guidance.
I wanted to take guidance, but I realized one of us already has it. What's the point?
No, it doesn't hurt to always have two though, because like let's say if the party's split up, right?
Yeah.
Especially since to cast guidance, you have to touch them. Like let's say he's up front smacking a bitch, and some people are like 60 feet away. He can't get to them in 60 feet to be able to cast that.
Well, I mean, good luck with the cult hunting. How's that going, by the way? That sounds like it's bad.
It's going, I
How
guess.
do you hunt for cults? Like, what kind of like cults are we talking about here? Like religious
Sandwich cult.
sacrifice groups? I'd be worried that you're a member of that. Either way, a cult.
You're really chewing up after.
There's like cults here in like Keldegard.
Well, there's cults everywhere, so
Well,
not surprised
yeah,
that there would be
I'm
here.
not trying to be like, you know,
Dude,
close-minded or anything, but like, is it like a dangerous cult? Like a really bad, dangerous cult?
I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Oh, good. Thank God. I have a show next week, and I'm like
Oh no,
really
you'll be
stressed
fine.
about it. You'll do fine, Ezra here's got a bit of stage fright, but he's a natural. It's great. You heard him up there. He's an angel.
Don't worry, the cultists are nothing but dirt beneath our boots.
I like him.
Nobody said.
So if they're dirt beneath your boots, why are you having trouble finding them? Or do you already know where they are?
He keeps them.
We have some
He
ideas.
keeps his boots too clean.
Some ideas. And some graves.
Ooh, I really like this guy. You and I should get to talking sometime. Don't take him up on that. He every time somebody goes for drinks with him, there's a one night stand. So best to stave off.
I mean, no
Sorry,
offense,
Ezra.
but I'll pass that up.
He kind of looks you up and down and goes, "Oh, you're the religious type. Vow celibacy."
Sure, let's go with that.
They always say that. Anyways, lovely meeting you all. Good luck with the cult hunt. I have to go get back into teaching these students. They hardly know anything. Yeah. Take your time, Ezra. And thanks for the inspiration. I feel confident in you. Well, you should. Kind of slaps him on the ass. Ezra. Sorry. No love lost. And he starts walking away. Sorry about Az. He's an eccentric type, to say the least. Anyways, we should probably go hunt that cult now that I think about it. Unless you guys have anything else here that you really want to do, check it.
Yeah, we want to steal all their money.
Take that as a no. Where are we going?
Thank you.
I don't entirely recall where the coat was located because Roll20 is fighting logging me in. I'm trying to like point at it.
It's
I know it was
on
I know it was in the east, but like
it was in the eastern side of the city.
I recall that I intercepted what's his face over there beforehand and chose to regroup and get it later. So
Yeah, it is this place right here for those of you who are looking at the map.
can you click it again now that it's actually loaded? I see. Okay.
Right. What is it?
Oh yeah, that incredibly sus looking snake house.
What is it? What is this again?
This is where the cult is according to Etherin.
Yeah, suspected cultic location by Nethrin's information. So probably correct.
The only red roof building amongst a shit ton of green and blues. You guys spend about an hour walking towards the eastern side of the city when you guys reach that district. It starts getting really quiet, like oddly quiet. The city's big and has thousands of people that live in it, upon thousands. And the part of town that should be a residential district being this quiet is slightly off-putting. Somebody roll me an investigation check.
Are we in like an open space again?
17.
Yeah, you guys are in an open space. 17.
Absolute garbage.
With a 17, you sense it almost like immediately.
Yeah, I
Not
rolled
sense
10.
necessarily. You see it almost immediately. Every single house light is out. Not a single window has lights on inside. It's about 5 o'clock. There should be people in their homes, but there aren't.
So it's time to go inside all the homes and check them.
You mean steal from them?
No, check them. We're clearly going to check the houses to make sure everyone's okay. Clearly.
I'm not going to be complicit in your crimes.
You go knocking on the first door. There's no answer.
Is the door unlocked?
You try the door and it is locked.
Doesn't hurt to check.
As it kind of gets closer and closer to where you guys are headed, you hear the only sounds of birds. Specifically, you hear the cawing of crows as you approach.
I'm gonna start
Fireball.
echoing back at them. Gonna make that
Yes.
little cat chattering noise.
Cat behavior. Fuck.
Yeah.
Valiant, make me a perception check.
Making a perception check. Sure thing. 1 sec, please. My most well-behaved D20.
Oh my god.
I said my most well-behaved D20. All right, hang on. Math. You said perception, right?
Mhm.
Okay. It's gonna be 13.
Okay. You see, you do manage to actually see Etherin up ahead. He's wearing full getup, got the mask on and everything.
Like how we met him initially.
Yes, how you met him initially. Edgar kind of gets a little quiet and stern-faced as you approach him. You can almost swear you heard footsteps behind you, but that's not necessarily something to think about right now. As you guys keep moving towards Etherin, he comes closer toward. He kind of meets up with you. I've checked the area. Nobody's here. Not a single living soul.
And what were we seeing previously?
Sorry?
What were we seeing previously then? Like I'm asking him.
A week ago, this district was bustling. How would you know that, eh? Were you here a week ago? I was, in fact. You had to bring the kid. Had
Ooh.
to. I was the one guiding them around town, thank you very much. Who are you? Nobody important. Uh-huh.
Look, between you and I, we're all here for the same reason. We're here to destroy this cult.
So yeah, that man's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and the stairs will swallow us. So that's what I got for you.
Okay.
Seems to be the way to go. What do you want to do about that one?
He looks
Because
up
they're
at you,
so
Thally, and kind of like turns his head sideways.
Someone, can someone
Noticing
slightly
you talked
recap me
about
for the
it.
last 10 minutes of entering?
Very insightful.
You. He points at you, Thalion. You. You are gold. You are pure. He will swallow your light. Down the stair.
Who's he?
Master of us all. Falcon rat. Falcon rat. Call.
Falcon Wrath.
Falcon rat. Anyway, come to talk about.
Is this
person
Falcon
seems to
Wrath
have completely lost his mind.
down there? This Falcon Wrath fellow down there? Or are you just gone?
Falcon is everywhere. Falcon Wrath knows, Falcon Wrath sees. Watch
Yes,
the
yes.
ravens go. Ravens are
Yes,
time.
yes.
His
How very
harbingers and omens.
Yes, but I'm aware how gods work. Where's his physical form?
You will be swallowed.
Great, that's not an answer. I'm bound from doing anything to this person, but if one of you wants to remove this poultice slime,
Uh,
From the mortal
I mean,
coil. Oh.
this guy's not. He's really harmless. Harmless is probably not the right term. He's nuts. I
this
don't know
person
if
is not harmless. They're obviously brainwashed by the cult. Another victim. We best to mercy kill them, if anything. But I can't do that.
or we could take them somewhere safe and someone could take care of them.
Mercy, mercy, what a lie.
I'm gonna start winding up a knife and aiming at their head.
I'll leave that decision to you all, but I know a lost
Marlo
cause.
just kind of
I
like
know
scrubs
I know a
out with her
lost
and
cause
Sigma.
when I see one.
Listen, I'm sure there's some cleric we can take him to that'll be able to deal with what he's going through.
I suppose it's possible the king could help, but who's to say this one isn't infected per se? We don't know what this cult is capable of. This one could just be a drone.
I'm gonna finish throwing my knife at it.
You chuck
Isn't
your
Marlo?
knife.
Oh my
and,
god.
Like, where are you aiming at this thing?
I'm moving at its head. I even
Chunk-
specified that.
Oh, sorry, I didn't catch the head part.
It's fine.
You were
Oh yeah,
aiming
then
at
I
it,
asked
you
if
were-
Marlo could just like scruff him and pick him up to stop him from doing that.
So no head?
Break skateboard. Oh, stop it!
Kerchunk as the knife slams into its forehead. Sweet.
Well, is Marlo like okay?
And it will fall.
And I also know a mercy killing when I see one. Can't believe I'm saying this, but good job.
So, are we actually gonna go down those stairs? Because that does not sound like a smart idea.
Yes. Unless you can drum up some reinforcements.
Well, I mean, I could probably get my dad to send an army down here if you wanted, unless you guys wanted to do a little bit of spy work first. I wouldn't be against it.
I don't know what the rest of y'all think. I mean, we were close to being outmatched previously, and whatever's down here is bound to be worse.
We could scout it out and see what, and then try to figure out what to do from there.
I'm fine with that. Once we consider this cult seems to move. If we go for reinforcements, we might lose them.
Considering what we saw last time,
I believe you all have costumes, don't you?
Or like
Yeah, we have
Yes.
the
oh, oh,
I mean, I have disguised self, which I've used to go with them.
We all
yeah,
have.
We also have
I
clothing that
can
changes with
change
us.
my appearance at any time.
You missed this last
Yeah.
time, John, but we all got a set of mistweave clothing that can alter our appearance.
you
Oh,
have
damn.
you have it too.
Yeah, and it can be.
It's
it
just
can be
altering
used
the
one
clothes.
time. Yeah, it's just the sorry, not disguise self. It's just like yeah.
The
We could very
clothes
much so
can-
blend in and look like cultists using this clothing.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. You weren't here last time.
Hmm.
I took notes, and he has access to said notes.
But
You
the
should
notes
have
didn't say
You
that.
have it open.
Oh, yeah, I do have it
I
open.
of course
Where the hell
stream it
does it
every
say
time
it's
too,
mystery
so
clothing?
I record it, so I can always send the session as a video.
You're adding it right. Where?
I deleted it and copied it into my fucking character sheet. Whoops, sorry. Yeah, add that to your inventory. It's some very expensive clothing that was in the guest rooms. It's basically shapeshift clothing, I guess.
Go
Yeah,
gadget.
it's essentially your hat, but like
Only
just-
clothes.
but clothes.
Only clothes.
Okay. I mean, I can make myself look exactly like a cultist we've seen in a previous dungeon, can I not?
Yes, you could.
Wish you could.
Fuck every ball.
I think I still theoretically have their clothes in my bag.
Can't I do that too?
All of you have the mistweave clothing.
No, I mean make myself look like a cultist we've already met.
You can make yourself.
Yeah, I still have their robes.
Yeah.
I still have their robes, and I have their masks.
You don't even need a template, Marlo. You can literally just become cultist.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I have 8 of their masks.
Snap. Ooh, the masks are smart actually, because all of them wear masks. Who wants a happy mask? Who wants a sad mask?
Before I give them, can I do a ritual cast of detect magic on them?
On the masks?
Mm-hmm.
You sense nothing from the masks specifically. But
So there's no
since
magic.
detect magic is an area spell in my games, this place is lit the fuck up in black energy, like pure pitch black energy.
But there's nothing emanating from the masks. Just everything
Nothing
is
from
around me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even the person
Well-
is like slightly blackened. The person in the corner that was hunched over that you brutally murdered.
How many
Can I
people are
point?
signing in?
Can I point at the person and say that person's black?
Also, give
Oh,
each
no.
y'all a piece of that psychic paper with some false credentials on
Okay,
it.
Grandpa, take your meds. He just like in a fucking rocking chair.
I am beyond disappointed.
I want you to know my dog is looking at me with pure concern in his eyes right now.
I mean, everyone witnessed me cast Detect Magic, so surely they understand.
Take your meds, Grandpa. I'm begging.
Is everyone already like those of you who are actually going in down the stairs? Are they already down the stairs, or are we all just sitting here kind of plotting
We're
currently?
still plotting.
Can that psychic paper? I assume it's like a notepad where I could like tear sheets of it off and hand it around.
No, it's a single card.
It is a single card. Okay.
It's like the size of an ID.
Okay. Can't risk losing that. Never mind. My idea's down the toilet.
You should have gotten illusory script earlier.
A what?
The spell illusory script.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that piece of paper you handed me that says Dick Emporium on. I was like, yeah, I guess you could throw that at one of them. Potential psychic
forgot
damage,
about
I
that.
guess. I don't know. Potential psychic damage. That's all I think when I look at that in my inventory. Alright, well, never mind what I was saying. My plan is down the toilet.
You can still use it, probably like deceive anything.
Nah, I'm not
really.
risking
It's
losing
just-
something that potentially overpowered over something like this.
I wouldn't rip it up. Ripping it up would destroy it. But
Exactly.
Well, I'm gonna start handing people masks after exclaiming the person's black.
oh my. No, actually, in the light they kind of look Caucasian.
Yeah, I would just stop questioning it at this point. I don't even
But
I don't
they
even want to
shine
know.
black. They give black. They shine black.
Whatever you say.
You see Edgar's eyes flicker white for a second as he looks around. Oh. He's talking about the magic aura of everything in this place. It is pitch black. It's kind of terrifying.
Hot. Sorry.
Oh, now I know why he said that person's black. You know, you've really got to preface it that you're using detect magic.
Yeah, he doesn't think before he speaks most of the time.
I can tell.
Yeah, you know how most people like develop the ability to like stop and think before they speak? He never got that. He never got that.
Yeah. I'm noticing that now.
Yeah, you get used to it after a while.
Anyways, are we donning some costumes and heading on downstairs and acting like one of them?
Be yourself.
He has the same kind of outfits to be able to copy what we're wearing, right? If we change our outfits.
He actually walks over and takes off the person's red jacket and puts it on. So he has a red jacket. He's good.
Okay.
He'll actually take one of the masks from you and don it. How do I look?
Simply gorgeous.
Thanks,
Horrible,
Carl.
but that's what we're going for.
I'll take it, honestly. First ever mission into a deep dark crypt of possibly life-ending capabilities. Please don't kill me, Dad, if I don't kill myself here.
I can help you.
I mean, yeah, 100%.
Specifying as to what part?
I think technically on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm like a 7 and you're like a 5, but we're not counting it too much here. I might have a better chance of coming out of this alive than you do.
Oh, talking about him? Yes, you do. That's not even close.
I'm going to pose with my hands on my side and say, I never die.
Gee, I wonder why that could be.
Yeah, I wonder why you don't die. It'll remain a mystery. Yeah, get the fuck down, dude.
It has not been proven yet that I can die.
You know what? It is a wonder that you were still. Oh my god! It's a wonder that you were still alive.
I am functionally immortal until I am proven not.
So you guys are donning the costumes and heading on downstairs. Do I have this correct?
And taking my masks.
And taking the masks, so that way you guys are in perfect disguises.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Oh, do you need to go outside? Is that what this is?
Who's going down first?
I'll go.
Are you oohing because you want to go first, Oliver?
Oh, I did my mic cut off?
Yeah, I did.
I very enthusiastically said I'll go.
Oliver, you are the first to take a step down into the stairs, and it sends chills up your spine. But down you go. um, as you guys reach the bottom, you guys hear more of that absolutely unbearable chanting. The cultists seem to be having a sermon right now. And there's not that many of them here. There's only about uh, what number is that? 8 of them. There's only about 8 of them down here. 9 if you include the priestess up at the top. My brothers and sisters, Holt Falkenrath shall bring all into his arms. We shall be remade in the image of Dagthir. O glorious Daedric day, we shall be wrathful,
Oh,
ambitious, vile, disgusting as the gods themselves. Can I get an amen? Oh, more join us. Come, come. We have but just started.
oh my god,
We
Poe.
have all the time in the world. Are you guys going to take a seat, or are you guys gonna just stand there awkwardly looking at?
Well, I'm dressed like a cultist, so I'm gonna
All
go
of
take.
you are
Oh
dressed like
my
cultists.
god, you are so loud.
I'm only speaking for myself.
Uh,
I dare not speak for others.
why don't we all
Yeah,
take
fuck it,
a
I'll sit
seat?
down.
Why don't we all take a seat in the back row, back pew? I heard we can hear better that way. Yes, definitely that reason. Let's go.
Yes, the acoustics.
You know, the walls here are quite stony and frankly horrible. I bet you we can hear better this way.
You're good to me.
We are blessed this day to have more members join our congregation. The city is just so full of unbelievers.
Holy shit and die.
Welcome, brothers and sisters. Today is a beauteous day, a wonderful time, a glorious revolution. I could never be happier.
Why do they sound like they're finishing?
She's oddly
They are.
orgasmic about the whole experience.
It's a
Yes, Lord. Yes,
yeah, it's one
Lord.
of those. It's like pastors
Put
in
the
church
money in the
always use this
box.
after every single sentence.
It's like the Cartman type enthusiasm about being a priest.
It's like the pastors I used to have who would say like "Daddy God" after everything.
I didn't know God was daddy now. Okay.
Our unrighteous
Yeah, I don't.
king,
It was a middle-aged man too.
our unrighteous king calls our names throughout time, throughout history. Dagthir calls upon us to be the blasphemers against his brother and sister. His hatred is unfathomable and will hold all of us a new light to bring about the darkness of this world. We are the chosen. We are the right and the righteous. Those blasphemers, those followers of the lesser gods, of the children of Thorin and the children of Pyrrhus, the two deadest gods there are, but oh, everyone seems to forget Dogthir is very much alive. Dogthir is waiting to be freed from Voldotha, waiting for his followers to free him from beneath the worlds, beneath the roots of the tree, beneath Dothheim. We will be free with him. He calls to us. If you just listen. Shh. Listen. Hear him and obey. Can you not feel it, my friends? My brothers and sisters, this light, this dark. We seem to have another visitor.
Can I cast light on Rowan?
You cast a light on Rowan, and
I
he
want to make
starts
him shine.
glowing.
I want to make him shine red.
He starts glowing red, like
I'm gonna eat some birds tonight. Oh, I'm gonna eat some birds tonight.
as she says, we have another visitor. There's a figure in the doorway wearing a that mask almost looks like a raven. Like a plague doctor's raven mask. His hood
I
is up.
want it.
He's got the same kind of red cloak, almost more decorated though. It has black accents and a almost primarily black back as he walks past you. He kind of gives you all a weird side eye as he passes by, and he walks up towards towards the priestess. Oh, great harbinger, friends, our harbinger, the raven, is among us. His Majesty, have you come with news from our lord? He remains silent for but a moment, and this is me trying to find my voice modifier that he's supposed to have while he's got his mask on. Hang on a second. I'm going to mute 2 seconds.
I'm casting light on Rowan again to make him turn purple now.
Why are we casting light on Rowan?
Are you casting light on Rowan?
Because we want to make him the light of your world.
Sorry, I'm here just to be a menace.
Listen, man, I was dealing with idiot dogs for like an hour. I have no idea. I've heard probably half of what's happened so far this session.
Well, don't worry. So far, right now, we're listening to a woman have an orgasm up on stage.
Your average Baptist pastor, yeah.
Found it.
Currently, Rowan's glowing purple now.
Yes.
As he begins to speak, it sounds very unnatural.
I do not come with tidings of light. It did not come with tidings of our master, but simply our presence is known. We are known.
What do you possibly mean we are known?
The people of this district have left, cleared out. They're gone, all of them. Now unless that's your doing, I'm going to say they know you're here. I don't just mean the king. I mean him.
Him? You can't possibly be serious. Could you?
If the king knows we are here, then for certain, the Black Warrior knows we are. We cannot allow that.
Yes, Master. And you're sure there's no news of...
Woman, if I said there was news from our master, you would know.
Yes, my liege. I understand.
Or take my leave. You are to rejoin the family as soon as possible. That is goes for all of you. Rejoin the family. We must discuss the next steps. And the master, he is very displeased. That is your news.
She kind of gulps and just glares very hard at this guy. The master is angry with me. The master is angry with me.
Are you deaf? He is disappointed. Wrathful. He has had enough to hear with your pitiful excuse for a sect.
Pitiful. Pitiful. They've been murdered, martyred. We are not pitiful. We were once strong. Much like your sect, Harbinger. Raven.
Do not say my name.
Yes, sir. He turns around and starts walking out. He looks back at you all with a weird side eye again, and then leaves.
I'm gonna cast light on Rowan again and make him turn orange now.
I have decided I will cook the bird.
I'll kill them for. Well, no, I can't kill them for you. Never mind. Someone else will have to do that.
The bird, as in the man?
I agree. We should
Yeah.
cook the man. Let's do it. Let's kill the man. I
Let's
want
not
his
start a
mask.
fight with. Let's not start a fight with the freaky, mysterious man who just walked out. Let's not.
I want his mask.
We can get his mask later, I'm sure.
Edgar kind of leans into the rest of you and says, "Did she say news from the master? Does she mean that guy is related to the leader of the cult? Or knows the leader of the cult, or is under, like, directly?
Maybe he really likes chicken nuggets.
Edgar, we already the leader of the cult is.
Oliver, I'm gonna throttle you.
We already know one of the names of the leaders, but obviously this is Dogbeer's cult, but we don't know if there's a head or if it's just him.
We're taking his head?
What was that? He was.
No head? Sorry.
He was honestly kind of cool looking. I can't lie. Uh, that's besides the point. Bad guys, bad guys, bad guys. Right? He was terrifying. Do we kill the rest of these guys?
No,
now?
I didn't take it.
How many did you say were in the room?
There are 8, 9 including the priestess. I apologize.
The way I see it, there's very clear, very clear unrest within their ranks. You saw the way that priestess seemed upset. Maybe we could feel that flame a little bit before jumping in.
I heard jump. I'm gonna cast jump on Rowan.
God fucking damn it.
I said we could
You're so rough, you like a cat.
before jumping them.
I love
Assuming
how
that's what we
this
should do.
random, like, 2-foot tall cultist is, like, randomly casting spells on the 10-foot tall cultist. Like, or 7.5 foot, whatever, but, like, you know what I mean. Like, goddamn. It's like, what's the Mortal Kombat 10 character? Something in gore.
Goro.
No, the child and the big dude.
Oh, Ferritor.
Ferritor. There it is. Oh my god.
I mean, there's our options that just fight. And we could try to sabotage them by sowing chaos in their ranks. Or we could run and chase after that other fellow. Oh, he's probably gone by now.
I say jump. Rowan, jump.
Seems like
I was going
we're
to say,
Rowan
regardless,
have
it
big
seems
jump.
like
Rough you like a cat.
seems like they're
I
on
swear to God.
they're onto the king's family, so we need to do something quick.
this isn't the first time we've used
They're onto the fact that we know they're here, then how many steps ahead are they? Realistically.
Not that many, presumably. We know so little. But all we know is that they're probably going to fan out of here.
Well, let's ask the lady up at the front.
Attack. Suppose with these disguises, we could always try to pry some information. Push comes to shove, we fight our way out.
Fair enough. I'll let you guys do the talking. I'm not sure that my voice wouldn't be recognized. I have done public speeches before.
Maybe learn how to shut your mouth.
Zip. He kind of like does the zip motion over his mouth.
Alright, guess we start talking over information.
So Rowan should clearly jump to the front and just ask for answers, right?
I'm not jumping, but I'll walk up.
Suppose
I
The
will,
other
because
cultists.
I still have courage on, right?
Yes.
Okay,
guys actually
then,
let me
see
check
this
how long
map,
that lasts,
right?
actually. I don't think it lasts that long.
okay, that's
Actually,
fine.
you guys are actually seeing the church map, right?
Oh, actually,
No,
out of
I
combat,
Yes.
it
opened
lasts...
that.
It looks like out of combat it lasts indefinitely, because it's until... Actually, if I'm reading it right, it just lasts until you long rest, or in combat it's one turn.
Oh, that's hilarious. Then, yeah, going to follow the suit of Soda Ascension as usual, going to walk up to the
All it does is
head priestess.
it only makes you immune to fear.
Wait, what
The
were you?
head priestess
What is it?
now down here in the
What-
front.
Courage.
but-
What
It
did
only makes you immune to fearful, though. It doesn't really help in this situation unless you
you
try to get
casted?
feared, I guess.
Courage.
Oh, I'm using it as a means to basically do something
wait.
insane because he's not afraid. So he's,
Oh, no, it would have worn off by now. Never mind. Regardless,
oh, okay.
either way, it wouldn't fucking help you that much, to be honest. I could recast it if you want, but it'd be a little weird situation.
Listen, considering how often someone small can cast something on me, I don't think it'd be that weird.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. We could always just go under the guise of practicing magic for the sake of the cult. So I'll recast Courage on you immediately, or right before you go up, I guess. Let's say we did that.
Yep. And then I will roll up to the head priestess, and in the usual fashion of sowing discord and dissension, uh, I will say, my lady, may I speak?
Whatever. Do as you please.
That was disrespectful to you and everyone else here. Uh, you have done far more for the cult than for how you've been spoken to.
Finally, somebody recognizes my devotion. The masters
Of
know
course.
nothing. Who is this harbinger, anyways? This fucking Birdman who has the favor of the High. What am I saying? It's basically his son. Lord Falkenrath. He chose the harbinger personally. And I suppose I'm little displeased it wasn't me. After all, what a hunk. The big man, of course, not the twat that just walked in here and ruined my sermon.
Eat them.
Of course. Though, if I may, I do have some information that might be interesting.
Oh, by all means. Share the class.
Well, the last time, from what I've heard of one of our groups being massacred, the last time it happened, it seems bird-themed individuals were involved. And I say with that information, maybe you could use that to get into, say, the Master's good graces.
You said the last attack was related to people bird themed.
Yes, something, I heard something about a pigeon or whatever.
Roll
I don't know if that's
deception.
really. Absolutely. God, this is why, even though I don't not trained, a good thing I have. That's
You still have a bardic inspiration, but I don't think that counts for
I
this.
um I was it that 20 count?
Her eyes go wide. Bitch! I knew she was a traitor. And if she's a traitor, she answers directly to him.
Who says the crow is not also a traitor?
Last I heard, the crow's dead though.
Yeah. I mean,
Might have some bad info then. But
fair.
if Pigeon was really involved, then Raven had to have told her she's such a loyal dog to him. Little lying cunt. Her and her inability to speak because of trauma and being perfect with fire magic and pyromancy and being perfect for him and knowing every little thing that possibly needs to go on and that pretty face of hers. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, I say. She. That traitorous little cunt.
After all, she is nothing in the face of you, of course.
Well, now that you mention it, I suppose I am fantastic in a way.
Of course, mistress. I truly hope I was helpful with the information I've given.
What's your name, initiate?
My name is Severus.
Is what? Sorry?
Oh, I said Severus.
Severus. Severus. Interesting. How'd you like a job?
Of course, whatever you need.
Bring me the head of the traitorous bitch, the pigeon.
It really does.
Good boy. You may have hope yet. What about the rest of the troop that followed you in?
I'm going to be
They
handing
are.
sandwiches to everyone.
They're all
They are
eating
loyal
happily
to a
except
fault.
her. She denies it. I'm on a no carb diet. I keep my figure. She kind of like gestures down.
I'm gonna tilt my head questioningly, like, what figure?
She's wearing a very revealing robe, and she's got like the figure of Aphrodite.
Still questioning what figure?
I will turn the bird around. Turn the man around.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just giving that questioning look.
Beneath her
That's
half
why
mask, she looks offended. She's wearing a half mask, by the way. You can see her mouth, you just can't see her eyes.
ignore the blind, but aside from his inability to see perfection, the rest of us are
Flatter me.
loyal to a fault.
Loyal
And
to a fault. See. If you manage to talk your way out of this, I will be surprised. But would the rest of you help with getting Pigeon's head on a stick for me? Though I suppose evidence would be required.
I'm gonna cast Light on Rowan again and change him to blue.
Marlo's gonna scruff Oliver like a cat.
Please.
This one is far too mischievous to be one of ours. No discipline. What is your name, little one? Is there a child amongst you? You brought a child to these meetings. Are you insane?
Yes.
We may be a religious sect that is correct. We're not that bad. We have standards.
I assure you, that's not a child.
So it's a dwarf.
These heathens are younger than me.
A gnome?
Yes.
Marlo's gonna put their hand over Oliver's mouth at this point.
No, most likely.
He's no child, but he's a fool nonetheless.
On his head too.
What?
You want the head of one of your allies.
I do not take to disrespect kindly. As none of us should. Our
Of course,
master wouldn't.
I agree with you on that, but I don't believe he intended any disrespect. He's merely a fool.
A jester.
Perhaps. Regardless, he could be useful to you.
How so?
I must admit I'm not the creative type, but it'd be a waste of good blood to kill him.
Have you heard the term of fall guy?
He could be a good footstool.
Exactly.
That's a
Plus, despite the
possibility.
fact that he is
Can I cast
also
minor
dismantled.
illusion on the ceiling to put footprints on the ceiling? Does not require voice, even though I'm muffled.
And also up in the air because I'm
Um,
scruffing you like a cat.
I just need hands.
I mean, you do it, but she's paying attention to just your idiotic movement. She's not looking up at the ceiling.
No, which is that's
20
fair.
feet
But
up.
that's why I'm just casting it. I'm not putting it on the floor so it's seen. I am just casting it basically.
Besides,
I
he's
have
also
trying-
mobile food. He's mobile food and good for good morale.
Use is a foolish weapon of sorts. I must admit, I'm reaching here.
Indeed. Get it out of my sight before I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's off to the family reunion with the rest of us. Pip pip. Back to Gothrin, everybody.
What was the name of that city?
Gothrin.
Is it on Manaheim?
Manaheim? Yes, it is. Gothren.
Am I doing
It
homelessness?
is in
Say that again.
southeast of us. Mostly it's east and the south.
It's across the river from Faithier.
That is not a fucking river.
Lake, whatever.
Just scroll up and
Definitely, that's at least a lake for what you have there. It's at least a lake. The rest of it's definitely a river, but that small part's at least a small lake.
Or
it's a
sorry, it's
river, are
across
we down by it?
the river from Crick or Kirk. Sorry, not Crick. Kirk.
Yes.
Crick.
From where we are, Keldegard, that's definitely across the lake. It's small.
Yeah. What was your question, Thalion? Sorry.
Answered it.
Oh.
I was just astonished that this didn't end in a fight.
I am too. Considering I actually had something planned.
Oh, I was hoping that I was going to be a distraction until someone did something. I didn't know.
I cast a jump on you in preparation that you would just bounce this bitch, okay?
When you told me to go talk and gather information, I got information.
I did
didn't know what
not
else.
said that. I said you jump this bitch. That was them. I casted jump on you and said, hey, Rowan, jump at them. That's what I said.
I mean, if we want
take what
to
you say with a
fight,
grain of salt, my dude.
we would have the element of surprise if we wanted to fight, and we've gotten what little information we're going to get at this time, unless we want to pry for more.
That's a good
Well, I mean, he
question.
would have known
How
that he
close-
had jump cast on him. He would have at least felt the magic on him, so.
Oh,
I
no,
mean,
I
we could
understand.
we could start combat and we could like have could fight is possible. Bang bang shoot
Oh.
punch.
Oh, I know. I was going to ask the question. How close am I to her?
5 feet.
Okay.
Except this to start map is currently definitely not.
Assume
None of you ever moved your tokens up to where she is, so.
Well,
haven't
I
had
mean,
roll 20 open.
Is it? Are we
Yeah,
under the assumption that we all walked?
there
up there to,
is
like, talk to
two
her?
people here.
Yes. So like,
Okay.
you guys are like, if
They
I
say
had to
I don't.
figure out where you are in relation to these people, you're probably something like,
Oh, sorry.
probably something like
Yeah.
this, maybe.
I'm
Given
next to
how the
Marlowe
conversation
anyways,
has been.
since I'm currently scruffed apparently.
If you think you wouldn't be like
Oliver's
right
been
next to
relevant.
somebody, feel free to move your token. But like, this is how the conversation was structured in my mind.
No problem. Give me 1 second to hop on to
Rather,
DBL.
Oliver was like here.
Yeah.
You know.
Wait, who's
I was basically behind Rowan, so.
Who's who?
Also, there is
Oh,
two
me.
people without names here.
Yeah, there's some nameplates missing.
Oh. Here, let me do this. C.
Oh.
C.
Edgar's really bright.
You guys can see Edgar, right?
Yeah.
He looks like an elemental. Like, bro's white as fuck.
He's got fire hands.
Hell yeah.
White as fuck? He's not white as fuck.
I'm
He's
colorblind.
yellow.
Oh, he's yellow? Oh, colorblind then.
Yeah, you're
He's
colorblind.
yellow for me. Am I having a stroke?
I was
Yeah,
gonna
you
say he
can't see
looks
the
like he's
golden
made of
yellow
fire,
his
but
magic.
yeah, no, he looks like he is a fire elemental, but he looks white.
Oliver just doesn't see race, guys. Come on.
Except for that one black person. I can differentiate the color of magic. I just can't differentiate the color of people. Magic's more important.
Do you guys have anything more that you would like to request of this lady before, or any of the other cultists, as a matter of fact?
Their money.
Can get their money after we kill them. What?
Doesn't mean I can't
Right, no, we're
ask
not-
for it. I mean,
we're not
if they
currently-
hand all their money willingly, I'm not gonna fight them.
Considering the priestess just wanted your head, I'm not sure that's a great idea.
Okay.
Also, I have a question. Why am I the only one facing a different direction?
Why are you the only one that hasn't rotated the character around?
I've never rotated my character. I just rotated it. I was so confused for a second.
But yes, does anyone else have any questions?
Kind of think how to word this. Does anyone want to ask about the person that we passed on the way in, or do you think that would start some shit?
That would
Considering
probably start
he's
some shit.
dead, I think that would start some shit.
That'd be kind of funny. But, yeah. I was trying to think of like a way to
Yeah, so hey,
fucking.
what's with the dead bitch?
None of you have met the Harbinger before either. You really could ask about him, what he does. If you wanted to know.
We'd be like obvious posers then, though.
Not really. Some initiates don't know anything about it until they get high rank.
Shoot. I'm gonna go watch.
I mean, how do you think Scientology and Freemasonry goes?
He makes a valid point.
They don't
You-
know about
you
the
kn- you
top
know-
end of things until
I've got
they
it,
get
I've got
higher
something.
in.
You know quite. You can early on. You can know quite a bit about Freemasons, though.
Yeah, but like you're not gonna know that they're a bunch of Satan worshipping warlocks by the early levels unless you've done way too much research.
And I like turn around and I'm going to ask the priestess sort of from a distance. Or I'm gonna ask her if she feels a direct connection to dog fear, like the rest of us.
You're more than a direct connection to our Lord.
He feels penetrated.
Everywhere. He's infiltrated me. He's
Yeah, he got she
condemned
penetrated.
He knows my name. He knows my heart. He is perfection.
Must admit, just an initiate, I'm having difficulty channeling my feelings for him. It's like he's stuttering, but he's not like, you know. I don't know how to phrase this any better, but like
You have had the unfortunate displeasure of saying this to this woman.
exactly.
So sorry for what's about to come next. She steps towards you and kind of inspects you up and down. If you'd like, I could help you explore those feelings. Connect you in a deep, personal way.
The priestess bitch wants to fuck you. Oh God.
Do it.
Sorry, brother.
At this very moment, we both have matters to attend to, but that is not a no. However, what I was going to suggest was testing his power on a
Yeah.
live target. I was waiting for your permission.
testing the Lord's might. How so?
I merely wish to see if I can channel his power yet. Nothing but mere curiosity.
You want to channel Dogthier as an initiate.
I know, it sounds crazy, but I wish to learn, and to say that quickly is an understatement.
It sounds heretical. I approve.
I know that Raven Guy would hate it.
Yes, he absolutely would.
The question
Poor
is,
Harbinger.
whom? I start like scanning the room, looking at everyone but our party. And except her, of course.
My associate here, one in the oddly looking sickly green robes that are actually red, but I'm specifically pointing you towards that one on the screen, not because his robes are actually
The one
green.
that's centered. Yep,
Yeah.
got it. Got it, yep, keep going.
He has, well, not exactly been the most profitable
I see.
in terms of believers. So let's say
She comes in real close, leans in, and starts whispering in your ear.
repeat after me. Ero sum.
And I guess, am I able to do this without, like, making it
Can
obvious
I
that I'm doing it? Can I roll to, like,
can
figure
I
out what
cast
spell that is?
minor illusion right at his mouth to say that with minor illusion?
Wait, before, am I able to, like, mentally try to recall what spell that is? Like, with history or something like that, or
This-
no?
Arcana check me.
Okay.
Arcana
And I
check.
can't use guidance here because that would absolutely
That
be
would absolutely
that would
get
kill it.
spotted. You do have the
Yep.
inspiration.
And my die
roll
is
from
on the other side of the room. Hang on.
You do indeed have the inspiration roll from earlier, though, however.
That is a nat 1. Yes.
You unfortunately have zero idea what this spell is.
I assume, okay, so I'm stating it. Do I have any clue how to do it, or am I just kind of imitating her words?
You're imitating the words, and she's like guiding your hands into specific shapes. She's being very sensual about it, of course.
Yeah,
Because-
she's being a fucking creep.
Yes.
I said,
Um,
I'm gonna cast minor illusion on you for this unless you're gonna
Well, then
actually say
actually
it.
allow me to. I'm gonna actually try to cast a spell. I fucking hate the cult. This is very much so allowed, like character-wise.
Okay.
I have.
Be my guest.
I'm plotting. Let me go. I will attempt it, but how does this work?
As she points your hands out, I want you to actually repeat the words that I say here.
And those were okay. Go ahead.
Ero sum.
Erosum.
Dominatri.
Dominazi.
Dominazi?
Nazi.
Dominatri.
I'm trying to
Natri.
pronounce Latin horribly.
Dominatri.
Dominazi.
Vota. And as you say Vota, the black bolt escapes from your hand. In your soul, you feel a piece kind of rip away as she has just successfully helped you cast a spell far outside of your skill range. As the black bolt leaps forward, hitting the cultist, and he drops instantly. As you have just been taught how to cast. Unrepeatably, might I add. You were taught to use, for the moment, power word kill.
Okay, give me just a second.
You cannot cast this ever again
I'm aware.
until
I'm just
you
taking notes.
reach the point where you can learn the spell. But she guided you into using a spell that you could never imagine using on your own, basically.
Yeah, I wouldn't because that would be fucked.
I would totally do it. But I don't think I'll ever reach the level to get that.
I know you did most of the work there, but I feel it.
Good. Very good. His power. Oh, the Fjordane. Such wonderful words. I enjoyed that. How did
This
it feel?
is out of character, but since I heard those words, can I do that?
No.
She
Okay.
whispered it. She whispered it in my ear.
She
Oh, right.
whispered it
No problem.
in his ear. She was doing the formations with him and basically granting him a 9th level spell slot while she was doing it.
I see. Understood. I did not understand the single smell.
Like
Thanks.
she used him as a channel.
No, hold on.
Basically.
You should totally just try to say it all out loud and pretend you're gonna do it. Should totally do that. I think it would be hilarious.
In Fjolgen, Erosum is word, Damanatri is power, and Vought is death or kill.
Gotcha. Understood.
Try casting it anyways.
Trying to think how to phrase. What I want to do here is basically get her to let me lay my hand on another cultist, and then I want to pretend I'm fucking up a spell and use shocking grasp on them. So, okay, I got it. That was wonderful, but you were doing most of the work there. If you'll allow it, I'd like to try something on my own.
I'm not sure that you would. This should be interesting. Go ahead.
On whom?
Who here thinks that the Harbinger was right?
And one of the cultists
who is
raises
the
their
Harbinger
hands
again?
idiotically. The guy that walked in and told her to fuck off.
The guy that was being a cunt, but correctly, so, another cultist.
The other. Oh yeah. By the way, this guy is.
The green guy's fucking gone.
Also, she's like standing like right here.
Yeah, I figured
this
as
guy
much.
raises his fucking hand.
I'm gonna-
absolute moron.
I'm going to point at him and cast message and say, "You're an idiot."
You cast what?
Message.
He looks at you and just kind of slowly puts his hand down. on him.
Very well. I'll need to get close for this, but just in case, everyone else keep their distance. Still learning after all. So I'm gonna walk down away, assuming
You
that she's
hear-
okay with that.
You hear her say the incantation for hold person, and he freezes in place, so he can't run away.
God, that's even worse.
As she
Oh,
does
this
this,
is great.
I will walk
as
down
she
there,
does
like
this, and
just presumably like
Paladin's
shuffle through
walking
the
up, and I'll
crowd,
be like, as I said,
and I
loyal to the fault.
will kind of basically I will, actually, because this person is disliked by the group now, I feel like I'm probably gonna just get away with just straight up doing it. So I am going to just straight up. I'm gonna ask him to extend his hand out to me.
He's held. He's held.
He's held person. He
Or sorry,
cannot
he's held person.
physically move.
Yeah. He's basically turned to
And
stone.
I will, in a very ironic way, say, "Feel the love." Put both my hands on his shoulders as if I were to like embrace him, and then cast Shock and Grasp.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
Is that what role is that again? I actually don't know.
What level are you?
This is a cantrips. Oh, it's a 1d8. Stick this out now.
Well, no, it's a 1d8, and when you reach
you're
the fifth level,
so
it's
2d8.
2d8.
Oh shit, it's 2d8. Never mind. Well, either way,
Yeah.
it's gonna crit too, because he's.
Spells cannot crit.
Spells can't crit. Oh damn.
Only specific spells can crit.
Only specific spells that have attack rolls.
Does this
crit
have a
this
modifier?
one.
No, this is cantrip.
Well, no, I
It's
think
going to
the
do
only spell
11.
technically that is a spell that can crit is Jim's magic missile.
I thought it was
It
Eldritch
is
Magic
Blast.
missile.
Jim's magic missile.
Who the fuck is Jim?
It's Jim's, isn't it?
It's
With an
a-
No,
N?
it's Jim. It's Jim. J-I-M.
Oh wait, no,
Jim's
this
magic
is a melee
missile.
spell
Yeah.
attack, but you would automatically hit him anyways. Roll to see if it crits, I guess. Question mark.
What would that be?
I'll just roll a d20. And if it's a nat 20, it crits. If not, then it just hits.
It's 19. Funny.
I was gonna say it can crit for the sake of like possibly being able to one shot, but
It did 11 damage. Regardless, that was the roll.
that's still a decent amount. The guy is still hold personed, but the bolt just sends through his body. The priestess kind of like laughs. That was absolutely ridiculous. He's free to go, I suppose. I think they're traitors. Of course you would. You sided with the fucking harbinger.
I would attempt to allow. I would attempt to channel Doctor to heal him, but he's a traitor. No.
Roll deception.
That's deception.
Roll. Okay, no.
That's
I mean,
gaslighting.
you're gaslighting her, which is deception, but you're also trying to persuade her.
Yeah. Either way, it's charisma.
Yeah.
Let me scroll up because I'm on the
And
wrong.
gaslight, gatekeep,
Would
girl boss.
I
Nobody
definitely.
can I give him
I think
advantage?
it's a deception roll.
Can I give
Sorry,
him
Ron.
advantage either way?
So the statement in question here is he is a traitor. No.
How would you give him advantage?
Oh, the idea is basically he just leans in and says, as I said, few that came with me are loyal to a fault.
You're like, what
So they
the fuck
can't.
is happening?
That would be a help action, so you can give advantage, yeah.
Got
That's
it.
it.
I was drinking
I believe it.
water.
Oh my god,
With
I thought someone was
advantage, that
screaming.
comes to.
Yeah, no. With the name Screaming
16.
Fox, I was gonna ask you. Do you have a fox over there screaming?
16.
16
I forgot
is
that I
the
wasn't
roll.
muted.
16. Will 16 be beat? Find out. Hang on, let me roll this. He is a traitor. Finish him.
As you wish. Are we entering combat or am I just striking him again with something?
You're just striking him again.
I will. I don't think I have
You
anything
definitely have to do
combat.
something. You definitely have to not do like a guiding bolt or something.
Well, if I do guiding bolt, it'll give it be dead damn obvious that I'm lying.
You have a
is
dagger,
that-
you can just slit his throat and I'd call it 11 damage.
Damn.
I can give him a dagger.
I'd say you all are probably wearing the cult dagger.
Yeah.
You know what?
And-
True.
yeah,
I-
that's
guys.
well, let's say I gave them the daggers that I stole.
Or I could just shocking Rasma again. That would probably entertain the priestess a little more. Yeah, I'll do that.
Use your Palpatine abilities, yes.
Unlimited power.
I say no, not actually say that, but unlimited power 13.
Grisp,
That-
grab
that's a
his
lot of
balls.
As you lay in another shock, you see him stiffen and you see his skin start like broiling off from the electrical heat, and he falls over dead.
Disgusting traitor. Okay, because it's a double entendre. I'm saying he's a traitor to the human race, but that's not what she knows.
It was beautiful, beautiful. Oh, this is so fun. I want to do more of it. Would I just kill all of you?
By the way, while she's doing that, can I do what I want to do?
What do you want to do?
Pop off king.
Since she has demonstrated that she is a powerful spellcaster, I would like to do the smart thing, which is loop my bicep around her throat and close it.
Roll strength.
I would like basically, I'm going to say he's going to be in a rage because how dare you talk about pigeon like that? But also,
I was wondering if somebody was going to say something about that.
yep, no. She's been very rude to Pigeon. And I've been wanting to murder her this entire time. I've just been holding back. So, 29.
Ooh, Jesus. Okay. Um. Jesus Christ. Let's see. Is she gonna be able to make out of that? No. Okay. Because grappling technically doesn't do any damage by the rules of D&D. She's grappled. She's not being choked out, unfortunately.
Oh.
But it
Put
is
a
the start
dagger
of
to her
initiative.
throat.
It is the start of
Yep.
initiative. Everybody, please roll. And
Oh,
What is
that's kind of
initiative? What is initiative
I
again?
like that.
X.
there should be an initiative modifier
Oh,
under your skills.
It's a D20.
I
with
love
initiative
today.
modifier.
Yeah.
Yes,
D20
your initiative modifier is your dexterity modifier, unless you have something else to benefit it. Which there are stuff that do, like alert, if you have that feat.
Okay. I'll just type it somewhere.
On the roll 20,
Yeah.
there's you should
On
have
the
it on there.
Turn over.
Hang on,
Turn
I
over.
gotta remove all the turns and then.
Well, I love today for my rolls because that was a nat 20 for me.
Likewise.
Is this a 14 or an 11? What the fuck?
Read the dice. See what they say.
Trying.
23 for me.
The paint rolled off. It's a 16.
Do we add a modifier to the nat 20? So 21 in this case.
Yeah, I think so.
It's your initiative, like I said, your dexterity modifier.
I thought it
So
was
whatever
20.
you roll plus your dexterity modifier.
Oh wait, that is my dex modifier. I'm dumb. Duh. Okay.
I don't want to be Fox. Can I
Would you say
fake
that this
fudge
is
my?
going to
Can I
make?
fudge my roll? I don't want to be first.
Is this going to instantaneously make all of the cultists and the priestess hostile with everyone, or just him?
Oh yeah.
Well, no, hold on,
let go of
no.
Alamar.
Definitely all of us because of the fact that we all walked in together, and this motherfucker just started choking out the priestess.
Good riddance, fucking horny bitch.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
It's horny jail time.
God, that's what I get for being a half elf.
Really.
Make sure you add your thing on the left side. You should have control of your characters.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you should see your name at the top. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
On the left side.
Got it.
Adrian, are you in here?
Just talking to me. me bark at him.
Edwin.
Well, unless someone
Left, my internet's just been shitty lately.
You're good.
you've been
you roll 20?
shitting.
No, oh my god.
He was shitting himself this whole time.
No. The last like week and a half, my internet has
Yeah, I
been
have to
really
roll
bad.
for Edgear. Where's Edgear stat block? Okay.
Is that because what's his face isn't with us currently? He's just hovering.
Yeah, what's his face is not here currently. He's hovering until you
Ethios,
guys are...
or not if I can Etherin.
Ethios? Ethios
I'm
is a great
struggling
name,
today.
but...
That is
have-
a great name. I love that name actually.
Like if you'll entertain it for battle music, I'm gonna DM you something. This is the obvious choice.
Reload the page.
Is
This
it My
a
Little
very,
Pony?
No, but this is a very silly, goofy fight. You wanna like put it on like repeat on YouTube and like stream it so we all hear it at the same time. It's a very silly, goofy, rabble-rousey-esque fight. I think this is appropriate.
It's very appropriate.
Pretty much.
How do we all hear it at the same time? Someone just stream it, or like, how does this work?
I got it. Do you want funny
This is-
Baldur's Gate music?
It's a really fucking short soundtrack.
It's literally 2 minutes.
That's how long this is gonna be, right? Totally.
Probably.
I mean, the fact that I basically horny jailed my way into getting 2 free kills. So.
Wait, shit, wrong one. Hang on.
Horus.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. This is now a playlist where we will go through it all.
That's fine with me. They got some good music.
Alright. So, Sucks. Are you able to get into the Roll20 again, or?
I had to reload it like 5 times for it to even show anything, and it's just loading.
Okay, cool. Just want to make
Okay.
sure.
Did you get higher than a 24 on initiative?
I haven't even rolled that yet. I've been trying to get roll 20 to work. It keeps saying my
Okay.
session is expired.
Oh, that's annoying.
Have you fully closed the browser, but do you...
11:30. We can save this for next time if too much trouble.
I believe in us to finish this.
I mean, there's a pretty good. I mean, last time we fought the Colstis, just fighting the priestess alone took a sec. I mean, I'm down to chill and save it for next time if we're.
Yeah,
worried
we
about
gotta
time.
get up in like 6
This
hours.
is much easier. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's
Although-
save this for next time.
Considering the priest. Question is, does the priestess have the horny debuff, and what does the horny debuff do?
It gets you killed, apparently.
Yeah, it gives me for 2. It gives me 3 kills.
Free
The,
spin?
the horny debuff does not actually exist, and she
But
is
if it
simply
were to exist,
grappled.
what would
She's
it be?
not dying or dead.
But what would it be? What would it be?
What,
Like drunk? It could be like drunk, I guess.
Negative to charisma rolls or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. Like charisma saving
Positive
throws.
Are you sure? No, are you sure it's not like a thing? I think it would be an increase to Constitution, but a disadvantage on Charisma.
Disadvantage on
Increase to
con?
Constitution and
Yeah, an increase.
No, I see what he's saying. Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah. Okay. All right.
So, okay, I'm just
that
gonna take the final note.
What is it? Like, I killed 2 people with horny? What did you do?
I just put the notes are. Rowan has grappled her, but not before she horny jailed her way to 2 free kills.
Free
I
spin.
got so horny I blacked out and killed 2 people.
My notes are literally, oh, Thalion got fondled and taught to cast a spell.
You guys have a good night. I'm heading out.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, there's Will. I'm also going.
Have a good one.
But on.
So what do you guys think of the session? Tell me what
That
I
was
did
fun.
wrong and give me.
I need an
pointers.
adult.
Even
This is
adult.
why I apologize beforehand.
I'm
because-
joking, man. It's really funny.
Or has a priestess who wants to
Bad
fuck him, and now he needs an adult.
That is, I need to take account, but this is like the fourth character who has wanted some of the half elf. Like, Jesus Christ. I don't know if you're doing that on purpose, but it's funny.
I'm not. It's just you happen to be the target each time because I know you can take it as a person.